Everybody, guess what? It's Friday, in case you didn't know, and we're here with special guest today, Steve Abramowicz, and we're here to talk about his new podcast. Steve, how's it going this morning?
It's great. It's great getting used to this Tennessee fog and dust, but it's a great day to be alive.
I know we were just talking about the rain stirs up a lot of dust and mold and all kinds of crazy, interesting things.
It does. But it's almost Christmas, so who can complain?
That's right. We've just got a few weeks away. So, in case you haven't finished your shopping, let's see how many days do we have left. I don't know.
Looks
15.
like 15. Yeah. Oof, 2 weeks.
It's going to be here before we know it. Let's talk about your podcast, Mill Creek View.
All right.
That's a familiar name around here because, that's used a lot in Nolensville, but you're actually located in Franklin. So let's talk about that.
That's right. Well, it's a Tennessee-based podcast, so all topics from everything from culture to sports to entertainment to politics here in Tennessee. And so the Mill Creek View name comes from the podcast used to be Mill Creek View, Washington, state of Washington, where I came from, where I happen to have two newspapers, the Mill Creek View since 1991, local newspaper, and the Snohomish View, which is a city just north of Mill Creek. So about 30,000 residents covered there. So the name is the same here in Tennessee as well, because it translates. The Mill Creek connects to the Cumberland. Tennessee wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the Cumberland River. So
Okay.
it's just a beautiful synergistic name that translates, and I'm very happy with it. I love the Mill Creek View.
Kind of interesting how that worked out from you, that you could carry it from one state to another.
It did. It's kind of funny. If you Google or DuckDuckGo Mill Creek, there are a lot of them. There's Pennsylvania, there's one in Michigan, there's Washington, obviously here in Tennessee. So it's a good name if I ever decide to just blow up the whole nation.
So you talked about your podcast. You said that you try to have at least 2 episodes a week.
Yeah, last week was 4. This week is 1 because of holiday schedules. We're going to have the football voice of the University of Tennessee volunteers on to talk about the great season that they had. But normal schedule is Tuesday and Wednesday recordings, and we usually publish that Wednesday and Thursday on all your favorite channels: Rumble, Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music, everywhere. And so based on the guests, we have to be flexible. It's 2 a week.
I can understand that, especially with the holidays. Is there any special holiday shows you have coming up?
That's a great question. Last week we did have somebody who is with the United Nations who was talking about, in the holiday spirit, some anti-Semitism and things of that nature, because it was very topical. So obviously birth of Jesus and Christianity and the Christian nation in general. And looking at the schedule, we do have football, which is going to be very important when it comes to the bowl games around the holidays.
Lots of those. One in town on New Year's Eve.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's been wonderful to incorporate the holidays with all the cultural activity that's going on in general. And there's always more to come. So you never know.
You never know. All right. Well, tell everybody, is there a website where people can go check it out and follow what's coming up next?
Well, it's on Rumble at the Mill Creek View Tennessee podcast, and as well as iTunes, same thing, Mill Creek View Tennessee. If you just type in Mill Creek, you'll probably see the Washington version, which is very interesting and great. A lot of national topics as well. The website is millcreekviewonline.com, but that's the newspaper, which definitely does have very interesting columnists and news stories, but more focused on the state of Washington. We haven't recreated that here in Tennessee yet, but it's on the agenda for 2023.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us. Hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy the no rain today.
My pleasure, and happy holidays, everybody. And tune in. It's going to be a great next year.
All right. See you
Happy New
soon.
Year.